Welcome back to TechKidFX for another Luna price update, and the current price for Luna is at the $55 mark, and the market is starting to bounce to the upper side. At the moment we have a 2.35% bounce in the market, and what I have on the screen is the daily chart. And from this daily chart, I'll first give you a quick brief of what has been happening. So we came up in this wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, a wave 4 and a wave 5, which took us to an all-time high on the $103 mark, and from there we started seeing lower prices in this massive ABC correction that is over here, which took us to the low that we made at the around the $43 mark. And from there we started seeing a bounce to the upper side, found support on the $52 mark. The price for some time has been oscillating between here, and we are trying to break to the upper side. And at the moment you can see that the 50-day MA is giving support on this point around here. We have support on the 50-day MA, and some of the key scenarios that I expect to play out over here are that now that we found support on the $52 mark and also on the 50-day MA, we can continue pushing the market higher and maybe break this resistance that you have on the $64 mark. And once that happens, we can break to the upper side and have a retest of that zone. And once you have a retest, we can continue unlocking even higher prices for Luna, and maybe touch this other resistance that you have on the $88 mark. So that's my first key scenario that I expect to play out. I also expect that we can have higher prices and touch this resistance, and maybe we are unable to break above it. Then we can have a pullback to the lower side, and that pullback might take us back to the $38 mark, where we have a key support, and that would still be in this ABC correction that we have over here. And if that move plays out, I think Luna will have done whatever it needs to do in its ABC correction. So whatever should follow on this other side should be a move that will be taking us to an all-time high. So that's the other key scenario that I expect us to see. Luna has been in this ABC correction and took us to around the $42 mark. This ABC correction might have reached its low over here. So whatever we might be seeing on this other side, maybe this is the move that is about to take us to an all-time high. So I can try and draw some Elliott waves over here, having a wave 1 to that point, then a wave 2. Maybe what I have information at the moment is a wave 5, a wave 3, which I expected to be higher than, to go to a higher point than the wave 1, so it can break above this resistance that you have over here. And once that happens, we can have another pullback in a wave 4, then a wave 5 can be information. So that's the other key scenario that can play out on the Luna chart. Only time will tell which one will play out, and also be careful because maybe we might see another sell-off for BTC. And if we have a sell-off for BTC, the likely one that is that might happen is that we can also have a pullback for Luna, because BTC affects all these other altcoins, and that pullback might take us to the $0.37 mark. So those are my key scenarios that I expect to play out. And note, whatever I've said is not financial advice, so don't buy, hold or sell any crypto without doing your own research and analysis, and I'll keep you updated.